It's hard. It's hard finding a job nowadays that you have to start over again and get out there and find what it is, find your passion, and then you can find the job, and you'll go to school, you'll do good, and you'll find that dream job that you're looking for.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Serino-Stosh, the Director of Workforce Development in Lake County. Today we're here at the College of Lake County in a classroom to talk to their student retention specialist, Beverly Phelps, about researching careers, researching jobs, researching industries, researching employers. Thank you for joining us today, Beverly.
Thank you for having me.
So let's start. Tell us about researching careers and jobs. What do we have to know? What do we have to do?
I think there's a lot to do because, I always try to say that back, in the 80s or the 70s, you didn't have to do a lot of research. You can just go apply for a job. You may get the interview and you're hired. Now you have to do a lot of research because our economy is changing. Employers are looking for a lot more as far as education, as far as skills. So employers really have to look and see, okay, how can I really get into this company that I have an interest for or that I have a degree for?
Who do I talk to at the company?
You can talk to staff, entry-level staff, if you can get in there and talk to them and get a feel of, really is all about, say if you want to go for a certain position, try to find someone who's at least in that position that you're going for so they can give you an idea of what it's like to work there the 8 hours or how are the supervisors or the directors that are there. So it's all about networking and really trying to get a feel of, okay, is this really what I want to do?
So what you're talking about is an informational interview.
Yes, it's informational where you can first start out by sending someone a networking letter. Just say, I'm interested in this career field and I would like to know more information about it, if you can do that. If you know someone already in there or know someone who knows someone that's in there, try to set up some time, go to coffee, have coffee or go to lunch and then talk a little bit more, because once you're off the actual site of the employer, they can really tell you the ins and outs, the ups and downs. They can really be upfront with you. So go have some coffee with them, go have some lunch with them, and really say, okay, can you really tell me about the company? Is it a good fit? How long have you been there? Have you been able to move up? What are the career opportunities? And do you feel that this would be a good fit for me?
And we're not asking for a job.
We are not asking for a job. We are just asking for more information to see if this is what I want to do. We ask for the job later on. Right now, we're just trying to get as much information as we can, so when it is time to get that job, we already know.
So we're preparing ourselves for a future interview, potentially. Mm-hmm. That's what we're working towards.
Yes.
And then as part of preparing ourselves for a future interview or identifying what job we'd like or what career path we'd like to go down, we have to know something about ourselves too.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of assessments out there.
There are a lot of assessments. I love taking assessments because every 5 or 10 years I said, let me assess where I want to go next or what's my next career. So there are a lot of assessments out there. Most of them you probably are familiar with Myers-Briggs. After you've done your assessment, let's say, and you have your top 3 careers you want to look into, my suggestion is going to the Bureau of Labor Statistics website, bls.gov. It will give you a wealth of information about your career, say medical assistants, and it will give you the outlook probably up to 2018. It will give you the salary, not necessarily within Illinois, but it give you the national salary of the entry level, the median, and the above average salary. It will also give you a thorough description on what that career is all about, so you understand a little bit more on the government side of what they're actually looking for. And it will also give you skills that you would need to have. It may give you the education that you need to obtain to get into that position. And it will also give you just a general overview of what it's all about.
What are we doing with all this? Because I'm overwhelmed right now. I've researched everything. What am I doing now?
now you are really putting it all together and looking for a job, researching. It is a job in itself. But I think with all of that you do, it's really going to help you in your career. You know, everyone can say, okay, I'm looking for a job. Well, when I teach my online class, job is just over broke. It's not really helping you to focus on your career. So when you get into your career, it's something you have a passion for, something that you really want to do, you've worked hard for it. So now that you have all of this information, it can help you narrow down where you're going to research, as well, not research, but where you're going to start looking for your career with that employer and stick with it instead of being all over the place.
So when you're in the classroom, working with students, what's some of the best advice you've given to them or best feedback they've given back to you regarding that advice?
Well, of course they liked it. But the most thing I like to tell them, you know, take your time. You know, you're getting your education, and it's something that you probably have a passion to do. You know, whether it's medical field, whether it's business or human services. And you really have to love what you do and do what you love. Because if you don't do that, you're just going to wind up into a dead-end position and starting all over again. So I really say, you know, really take your time and get into the career field that fits your needs. It's not about the pay, it's not about anything else, but it's something that you really have a passion for, you love to do.
And knowing also that any career, any industry, there's multiple jobs there. It's not always one. If you're interested in healthcare, it's not just being a nurse.
Right.
There's multiple jobs out there that they can choose from, and that's what the research will help them understand better.
Because a lot of students, if they go for the medical, okay, what are you going to do in the medical field? You're going to be a nurse, medical billing, medical coding, business. What are you going to do with business? Are you going to own your own business? Are you going to do international business? You start out with just your general eds and then say, okay, then you work into what you're really going to get into. And it will help you when going out looking for a job.
Okay, so I'm still overwhelmed. I come to the College of Lake County. Who do I talk to there to help me map out and help me do some of this research and direction?
You can start with our counselors. They're here. Yes.
They're with the, what department would they be with?
The counselors are in the counseling department, and they can help you as far as selecting your classes. And once you have selected your classes, your general ed, say I want to go into business, you will have a curriculum with just all the business courses, and these are the courses that you need to take. If you're still like, okay, I'm not sure, you can go to the Career and Placement Services and talk to one of our career counselors there. And they're very good as far as helping you map out where you want to go. And then it's up for you to decide if you're going to go east, west, north, or south.
Okay.
From there.
Okay. So we have tools. We have tools here at College of Lake County. We have tools with the Job Center in Lake County. We're housed together here in Grays Lake. And so individuals can go there when they're overwhelmed, when they're feeling stressed, and walk through not only the importance of researching, understanding what's out there online, but also bringing it all together to be making those right decisions.
Correct. Yes. There's always resources wherever you go within the college. There's resources that will make sure that you don't leave here still mind-boggled or what am I supposed to do. So it's just about getting to those resources and knowing that you're not alone on this career journey. There's someone here to help you guide your way there.
Finding my next career has been actually a lot of fun, and I say that because I've met a lot of great people, have learned a lot about myself and about some opportunities here in the Chicago area, and I've enjoyed the opportunity to volunteer in the time that I'm not currently working, and so I found it to be actually an exciting time and a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
Again, I'd like to thank Beverly Phelps for joining us today to talk about how to research a career and the importance of researching a career and a job. For additional information and help in your research, you can visit the Job Center of Lake County or the Career Placement Center here at the College of Lake County. Thank you again, Beverly.
You're welcome.